It's all right.
Good morning. How are you?
Morning.
And we have, good morning, I'm Angela. And today we have one of our wonderful supporters and co-presenters, Marion. So a huge, huge welcome, Marion. How are you today?
Good morning, Angela. How are you?
I'm really, really good, thank you. Are you?
Yes. Didn't sleep too good last night. Had to be up for me early, 8 o'clock. For you early is 4 o'clock, as we've got the builders in. So if you hear banging and crashing, it's the builders. But Ollie's joined us as well, so he's down by my side. You met him for the first time on Saturday, didn't you?
Sorry?
Did you meet him for the first time on Saturday?
I've met him several times. Yeah, I've met him a few times.
The first person he went to was Robert.
Yeah. Of course.
I don't know why it is. He's only got to hear Robert's voice and he's there.
Oh, and if you don't know, Ollie is a beautiful black lab guide dog. However, I think he is the biggest lab I've ever seen in my life. He's huge, isn't he?
Yeah, he weighs nearly 40 kilo.
He's gorgeous, absolutely wonderful, and he can constantly be seen with eels in his mouth. He loves eels. Well, I'm sure that we'll talk a little bit more about Ollie anyway, but a huge welcome. We are now in week 19. Can you believe it?
No.
So we set this up when we went into lockdown 19 weeks ago, so we could all keep in touch with each other. And one of the biggest things when we have our knit and natters, a lot of people don't get what we do, what we absolutely love. And when we finish things, just having other people saying, wow, that's wonderful. That's the recognition that, or the encouragement that we need to keep on. And that's what we need to do.
And if we make a mistake, Angela, for somebody to say, oh, it doesn't matter, we can put that right for you, or we can show you how to put that right. And you don't feel a total idiot. The times I've done that is unbelievable.
I know. So that's why we set ourselves up. And Gogglefrogs happened. Well, first of all, it was Angela and Robert Web TV because we didn't have a name, really. Then it became Gogglefrogs because I am the queen of frogging. I frog everything, and I'm currently still doing the frogging from a couple of days ago. And do you know what? We've got lots and lots of our existing friends, and we've made lots and lots of new friends along this journey. So Gogglefrogs will keep evolving. We will keep here because sometimes, do you know what? It's just really nice to have an extra little knit and natter group, isn't it? So, and you know, we'll never meet some of the friends that we've made every week. So it's really nice to keep in touch with them when they're in different parts of the country. So, a huge, huge, huge welcome. And Brigitta's just said, before I ask, because I ask this every day with Brigitta, we are now on episode 93, which is...
I don't know where the time's gone. I really don't.
Neither do I. And I do know that we've got a special episode 100 that Robert's posted in the Facebook group. So if you're not already a member, do ask to join Gogglefrogs Knit and Natter group on Facebook. There's just a few questions. We'll check out your profile, make sure that you're a real human person and not a bot. And then you will be welcome in the community. So that's that. So shall we say some good mornings?
Yes.
Right, okay. So, bottom to top or top to bottom, Marion?
Let's do top to bottom for a change.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'd like to say good morning, Brigitta. Lovely to see you. And good morning, Deborah. And good morning, Helen. And good morning, Judy. And good morning, Catherine. Hello, Catherine.
Is that the new lady, Catherine?
I think you're new or possibly haven't been with us very often. So a huge welcome to you. Please put in the chat box where you're from and make friends with people. That's lovely. So good morning, Catherine. Good morning, Linda. And good morning, Linda. And good morning, Lindy. So 3 L's all next to each other. Oh, and good morning to Lorraine. So hello, Lorraine. Lovely to see you too. I think we've seen you before, but just reminders. So I think, and just let us know where you're from as well.
We just need Louise now.
Sorry?
We just need Louise.
Well, she might be in soon. And then we've got Marion. So good morning, Marion. And good morning, Safi. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Trisha. Good morning, Viv. And I know a few more people have just joined. So let me try. Oh, good morning, Georgie. And good morning, Dawn. So some huge good mornings to you. Oh, I think we've had somebody else join. So this is what happens. Sorry, it gets really quite difficult to keep up with everybody. And I hope I haven't missed anybody out, but I think I have.
Viv.
Trisha. Sorry, it's going up and up and up, and I can't remember who we said hello to and who we haven't. So I'm sorry if I haven't read your name out, but that's what happens. So a huge good morning to today. I know that Robert, and I know this is a part of the show that you absolutely love. It's all about music. And last week, Robert had, as we had our unusual show on Saturday, didn't we? Where you asked for merchandise, we got merchandise. And then a few people started asking for wool. So we thought, could we? So we did. We went out and we selected somebody because of the new range of wool that they have, which is Fjord. And Robert chose music with King in it and Cole in it because it was King Cole. And also an instrumental called Fjord and something else as well. So we had lots of music that was all themed leading up to the teaser about who we were going to be selling. So we had a lovely, lovely day on Saturday. Thank you so much for all of your support. You'll be pleased to know we sold out of several lines. So after this, my order is going in again for more. So we will never stock a whole range. We will pick what we think is beautiful, what you're asking for, and that's what we'll do. So yes, and I know that we've been asked to get some proper Gogglefrogs branded wool. So that is in the background. We want to try and support British farmers and wool dyers and things like that, and getting the right company is really, really key to us. I think if you're not already aware, there is something really, really concerning going on in the wool industry at the moment. They are having to sell the sheep fleeces for about 3 pence at the moment because of the pandemic, because of what's happened. The industry is in a real nosedive. So if there's anything that us as Gogglefroggers can do, myself and Robert are trying to find somebody that can give us some proper hand spun wool, and then we can try and dye it because we want to try and support our British wool farmers. So that's what we do. And King Cole are also a family business as well, and they're museum free, which is another reason. So we try and be as ethical as we can. Just like with our postage, we forgot to mention it on Saturday. There are cheaper postage options out there, but they're not as reliable. So we have stuck with Royal Mail, and we want to try and support them and keep them going. So we intentionally make some decisions that just feel right to us.
Can I say something about Saturday?
Yeah.
Please. It was absolutely amazing. Your presentation, both yours and Robert's, was absolutely superb. You described the yarn to a T, and then to cap it all, you delivered it beautifully presented, beautifully wrapped up. The time and effort and thought you must have taken to produce those frogs, which are still all over my vestibule, I haven't vacuumed them up yet, was amazing. And how, with all the other things that are going on in both yours and Robert's life, you managed to find the time to do it. I, for one, take my hat off to you. Both of you did the most superb job.
And thank you.
I, for one, can't thank you enough. And I hope that you do it again. It was fantastic. The
Oh,
colours were exactly true to how they came out. I have the rose pink, and it is exactly as you described it. And there's one of the little frogs. Can you see?
yeah.
There's one of the little frogs. But it must have taken you so much effort to source all of this. So thank you from me, and I'm sure thank you from everybody else as well.
Oh, thank you. It's we really do see that Gogglefrogs is a community. We're all Gogglefroggers. And the word frogging is when you take back your knitting or your crochet. I do that all of the time. Everybody does. And what I love is that now, rather than trying to hide the fact that we frog, we're sort of proud of it. And people mention in the chat and they say in the Facebook group, and it's what we do. So frogging just is, we're trying to get it as part of everything, and whenever we do anything we want to do it a little bit different, because every pound that we spend is wisely spent, and everything is a considered purchase, and we just wanted to bring a big smile to people's faces when they open that, because all too often we spend money and it comes in a bag, and we just wanted to do something a little bit different. So if yours is on the way, then hopefully it will make you smile too.
Oh, I hope I haven't let the cat out the bag.
Absolutely not. No, we said to people, people are already saying, what we did was we had a local collection and a local delivery. So we delivered some of them on Saturday. We couldn't even process all of the orders because the post office shut at 3:00. We did what we could. Then Robert completed some of them yesterday. So it was just amazing. So thank you so much. But we started this off as a little a bit of a support group, and suddenly we thought, you know what, we can make beautiful gifts, we can make beautiful presents, we can sort, because do you know what, it was really strange, but that finesse, the cotton silk finesse, I went into a shop and it was only that I bumped into an item of clothing that had been knitted out of it, and I didn't particularly like the item, but I felt it, and it was just like, what is this? I've never seen this before. And when we go into a wool shop, there's thousands in there, and often you don't get to know unless there's an item already knitted up in it, you don't know what it's like. So I just think it works quite well that we can say yay or nay, and if we don't like it, we won't sell it. And there's two of us with very opposite types of wool that we like. So hopefully we'll get things right. But we really enjoyed it. And it was all Robert's idea about that. I didn't even know that you could get something to punch out little frogs. But Robert found it.
Catherine's asking, how does this work? Well, Catherine, Saturday was a first of a few, let's say. I won't say of many, much as I would like it. It's very hard on the old bank account. But this started 19 weeks ago, and set up as a sort of an online knit and natter. It's gradually got bigger and bigger. And then Robert and Angela, the brains behind this, got asked if they would provide merchandise. And that is exactly what they've done. Now, I'm not as good a salesperson as them. We've got books. Oh, and the colour theme is yellow and black. There's stitch markers have sold out. There's pens. And then bags, beautiful bags. Mine's downstairs. And then they were asked to branch out into yarn. And that's what they did on Saturday. There is a website and the link is on the Facebook page. More than that, I'm just going to say, go and have a look and enjoy.
Yeah, it's gogglefrogs.co.uk. That's where you can buy merchandise and And we just took a little bit of the range. We saw something fjord that knits up like Fair Isle, and we both saw this poncho, which we believe is unisex as well. Males and females can absolutely wear the poncho and a snood, and we thought we have to have that. That's brand new. It's not actually, it may be in some shops yet, but when we placed our order, there'd only been one order in the country on that Monday.
Yes. So, thank you, Trisha and Brigitte, for explaining it to Catherine.
Thank you. So, Catherine, this is, we meet almost daily. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, we're at 10 o'clock in the morning. And on a Wednesday night, we meet at 8 o'clock. So you can see us, but we can't see you. So you can have your PJs on. You don't have to put any, you don't have to worry. And you can just do your own thing. And we say, bring a little bit of knitting or crochet or sewing. Bring a cuppa. Apologies, it's not in my branded mug at the moment. And just sit back and relax and take this hour to just enjoy. So that's what we do. We talk about anything and everything. Saturday was, it was really exciting. It was really good fun. And it was quite crazy. We were up against it. And if anybody did order on Saturday, I am so sorry. I realised that the pattern was down. One of the patterns was down at £3.99 rather than £3.49. So I noticed it yesterday and I put all the refunds through for you. So just to let you know. All right.
And I should add that Robert usually does some music as well.
He does. And I think that's the cue, isn't it? Come on, Angela, stop talking and let's play the music for today. So I have no idea what this music is, other than I got a message last night from Robert, who is at work today. So let's play the music. So Marion, do you want to mute yourself? And I will put perfect, and I will put the music on now, please.
Baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I set out to get you with a fine-tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on. You do something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. Every beat of my heart, we got something going on. Tender love is blind. It requires a dedication. All this love we feel needs no conversation. We ride it together, making love with each other.
Aren't you if the loved one's gone? Everything means nothing if you got no one, and you just walk in the night, just slowly
To us when we got no doubt.
Angela, unmic yourself. We can't hear you.
I hope you enjoyed that, is what I was saying. So lovely choice. I think most people loved that. So yeah. Has anyone seen Kenny Rogers at all?
Do you mean
My
live?
husband's a huge fan, and we ended up going to see him, and I wasn't a real fan at all. But we saw him and two other people. I can't remember who they were. But we're actually in the front row. Couldn't believe it. So we're in the front row at Wembley. And and I think it was his last tour. Because the tour after that, I think he cancelled. So absolutely brilliant live. Looked a bit different when we saw him because a little bit older, but absolutely incredible. So let us know if you've seen Dolly or Kenny. because they're such a double act, aren't they? So absolutely brilliant. So let's go to chat and have a look at chat. And just for those who are watching, so hello to everyone watching live, hello to everyone watching us on replay, and hello to everybody watching us on YouTube as well. Just to let you know that the chat box is there for people who join us live, and we read it out so that you know what people are chatting about, because some of it's really, really good. So let's have a quick look. So Brigitte said, morning peeps. Lindy says, good morning. Judy, morning. And Deborah and Trisha saying, and lovely to see you, Marion. And it is a very bad day today.
Yes.
It is lovely to see her, isn't it? We love having Marion on the show. So Lindy says, nice to see Marion. Tracy,
it's very kind of you to say so, everybody.
Oh, it's lovely to have you here. And Tracy says, nice to see you both. Deborah says, morning, Marion. Linda says, morning, everyone, from a very wet and windy Lincoln. I think it is quite wet and windy everywhere, isn't it, today?
It's beginning to clear up here in Le Buzz, as you call it, Angela.
Yeah, I think my husband christened it Le Buzz when we joined here, when we moved there. Sorry, not here. I was there this morning. I'll explain in a minute. But yeah, it's very wet, windy. You can tell my hair was straight on Saturday morning. It then went curly in the rain on Saturday afternoon, and it was straight this morning. And I've been caught in the rain again, so it's gone curly again. So never mind. I'm not going to bother trying to straighten it anymore. So Linda says, happy wet Monday, Marion and Angela and everyone. Viv's, morning, everyone. Brigitte said, before I asked, it's 93 today. Safi says, morning all. Lovely to see you, Marion and Angela. Wet and miserable in Wakefield as well. I think it is in most areas of the country now, isn't it? Linda says, this is absolute. Lindy says, this is an absolutely great knit and natter group. Lots of laughter, appreciation, help and enabling in so many different ways. Thank you so much, Lindy. Lindy is so experienced. Honestly.
Oh, Lindy's amazing.
Her knowledge is incredible. She, I didn't know how to do an I-cord bind off. So what did Lindy do? She went off and researched it. I also said, my cardigans are too big on the top. She says, I'll go and research something about cutting them, not sticking, but something else. So honestly, we've got so many people in this group who just know they've forgotten more than I will ever learn.
And what I think about Lindy as well is if you say, well, I can't do that, it's too difficult, she'll turn around and say, of course you can do it.
I know.
Everybody else in the group, but she does particularly. Brigitte's another one, and most of them say, oh, don't be silly, of course you can do it, nothing's impossible.
Yeah and it's great whenever you every finished article is a creation, and it's a beautiful creation. So please put all of your work in the Gogglefrogs group, and you'll find that sometimes I can't get to respond to things for a few days, but then I'll have 1 day or 2 days a week when I just try and comment on everything. But it's because I'm constantly on my broomstick, or as I call it, in my car, up north and down south. So Lorraine says, morning, everyone. George says, morning. Dawn says, morning. Catherine says, morning. Lorraine says, from Bedford, joined you for the first time Saturday. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. We're so glad you found us and hopefully enjoyed us, because you're back again. So that's brilliant. So welcome. And I know everybody will make you feel very, very welcome. Catherine says, this is my first time. Perfect. You're in a lovely place. It's all about the community here. So I know that everybody will make you feel very, very welcome. Just ask to join the Facebook group, and then you can see and get inspiration from what others are working on, and we can get inspiration from you as well. Deborah says, a lot of people here this morning. Yes, it's amazing what happens when it's raining. We don't go out as much. Marion says, Catherine, welcome, and please let us know where you're from. Georgie says, Saturday was fantastic. Thank you so much. I had so much fun. Thank you. So did we. I think we were rather tired by the end of the day, though. It sort of hit us that we've been going for days and days and days trying to get everything ready. Brigitte says, I think it was the best delivery service in the SED, and even better, the gold-plated SED. Is that stripper express delivery?
Yeah, I think it is.
And because when we launched the merchandise, we had some T-shirts, and Robert had the T-shirt on underneath a jumper, and he put the stripping music on, and no one knew what was happening. And then he took it off, and it had Gogglefrogs emblazoned across the front. So it's just a bit tongue-in-cheek. So it's stripping express delivery. But there were two of us. I don't strip, but I smile a lot. So I just said I'm the smiling express delivery. Oh, and Catherine, you're in South Yorkshire. Hello. I've just driven up to West Yorkshire this morning. So I set off at 5 this morning and I arrived in Leeds earlier today. So hello, lovely to see you from South Yorkshire. Safi says they could work for QVC, really professional, enjoyable. Thank you again, Robert and Angela. We're just us. We chat, we never stop talking. Yeah, and as we always say, Robert's my knitting husband, and he says I'm his knitting wife. So we're just like a little double act. But thank you, Safi. That's so good. Deborah says, Lindy, I agree absolutely. I've said before on here, but I've been to real life knit and natters that were not as half as welcoming and fun. Thank you again, Robert and Angela. It's just lovely. If you know, I know we won't be for everybody, but we just want to be fun. So hopefully you enjoy it. Lovely to have you here. Trisha says, Catherine, I'm in Penistone, so can't be far from you. Lindy says, agree with everything that Marion said about Saturday's Jamboree and the amazing work Robert and Angela do on our behalf. We enjoy it. If we didn't enjoy it, we wouldn't do it, but we do, and it's just really good fun. But now we're realising there's sort of things like, oh my God, we've got suppliers. Oh, we have to do sort of accounts and stuff. It's just hilarious that most people plan these things forever, and it's just evolving. Oh, we best do this now. So never mind. Dawn says, absolutely agree. Couple of stars. Oh my word, sorry, that's the light gone. Never mind, I'll pick it up in a bit. No, Trisha, not that far away. Deborah says, Marion, thank you. Agree with everything you said. Can't wait to get my parcel, says Deborah. Catherine said, how does this work? So hopefully we've explained how that works. There's gogglefrogs.co.uk if you'd like to take a look at what we have. And we have got some more cones coming as well, but we've ordered some different colours. It's great that you're doing your bit for the Royal Mail as well as supporting the British wool industry, and that's what Linda says. Yeah, we there's just certain things that we want to have our ethics. So and I know that as a certain company that my husband said, if it's being delivered by that company, I'm not even ordering the product. So we're not going with them. So that's funny. And then we went on to the if we notice there's ever been a discrepancy in the charge, please let us know. But I spotted it on Sunday and went, eek. And also a couple of other things. But so we've sorted those out. So hopefully we sort things out before we spot it.
Can I just say, Brigitte also made a note saying that she was welling up when she opened her order about the care that had been put into what had been sent. And it was beyond belief. She was so delighted. I had to say that. It said from the heart, I think. So
but you know, we really do. When you go in somewhere and there are certain places that, like postage and packaging is the one thing that think, oh, we can get rid of that. But you know, we like things to look nice, and that's what we did. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I can't wait until everything else arrives. And also, you know, if you want in a gift for anybody, it's nice to know that there'll be that little bit of a excitement as people open it. So that's what
you Felty Thing do exactly the same thing, don't they?
They do. They're brilliant. They're so brilliant. And I know that I got a beautiful, beautiful gift from You Felty Thing. And it was just wrapped in the most beautiful hand it was, I don't know what you call it, but you know, wrapping paper that's like hand done.
And block.
It feels more like wallpaper than wrapping paper. It's that beautiful. And honestly, it was just incredible. So thank you. You know who you are, who sent me that beautiful gift. It was out of this world. Thank you.
Do you know, I can remember talking about wrap gifts, going to Bruges. My daughter would have been 16, so it's 30 years ago. And to do my Christmas shopping. And I bought her a dressing gown from a shop called Chinoa, Chinoh. Now, why do I remember after 30 years? Because they wrapped it all up beautifully in tissue paper, and they put in a fan, and instead of saying this is free because you spent so many euros or Belgian francs, and this is a gift for you because it's Christmas. It's those silly little things that you remember, and you think, I'll go back there.
Yeah, it's very true. I get my contact lens solution from a company, and it was an extra £1.50 ordering through them than going through Amazon, and I have Amazon Prime, because the stupidest little thing, every parcel that they send out, you get a little packet of Haribos in there, and it's the tiniest little gift, but it's such a random thing. And last time I got it, I posted it, and I didn't realise, but one of my husband's cousins orders his contact lenses from there as well, and always looks for the Haribos when they arrive. So it's the little things that create a little, well, I don't know, a smile, and that's what we should be getting. But yeah, so I think you all loved Dolly, and you all loved Kenny. The chat box is going mad.
Yes.
Wow.
Brigitte said, just like Gogglefroggers rely on each other. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Robert Deborah's saying, what a great choice, Robert. He makes such fabulous choices, doesn't he? I don't know how he does it.
No, neither do I. But he does have music on most of the time. So I suppose he's just, oh, right, I'll add that to the list. I'll add that to the list. So, yeah. And
I've just read a Brigitte comment. I put a bet on if Angela remembers to put her mic back on or not. It's a laugh every time.
Oh, no. We always guarantee that will be fun, there will be laughter, and there will be technical issues with Gogglefrogs. So with that, I'm just going to get my light from the back. Won't be a minute. Oh, because I didn't put any lights on, so I have this light thing.
Sally's asking a question about one of the yarns, Angela.
All right.
You might need your pen and paper for this one. Has anyone bought any of this yet? The Finesse Cotton Silk Knits. Like the design bottom right, and need to know how many balls I'll need. The book, that is. Would it be useful if Sally asks a question on the Facebook page? Because it will depend on size as well.
Is it that one?
Well, that's the book, isn't it? What's on the back?
The bottom right.
It's like a T, isn't it? Is that the one, Sally?
That one.
Let me scroll down. Sally, near the barcode. Yeah, that's the one, Angela.
Thank you. I will just let you know. Tops. Right, that top, you can either do it plain or you can do it striped. So it's exactly the same in the striped as in the plain, but I'll give you what you need for the plain. So 32 to 34 inch is 5 balls. 36 to 38 is 6 balls. 40 to 42 is 7 balls. 44 to 46 is 8 balls. And 48 to 50 is 9 balls. So there's a really good, can you see that? Probably can't. Sorry, but that's how many you need. So just send me a message and I'll double check. But I go everywhere with my moving pattern books and everything, just in case. But I can't wait to start something. But I've got so many projects to finish off that it's unbelievable. So yeah, hopefully that's answered you, Sally. But let me know, Sally, near the barcode. Just need yarn to be back in stock, something for me. The only one that we're waiting for is the antique lilac, if that's the one that you're referring to, but that's what I'm going to be ordering after this. So hopefully they're going to be as good as they were last time. We might even have it tomorrow. So we will deliver it as soon as it comes into stock, so don't worry about that. Yes, that's the one. Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. So yeah, just let me know and we'll sort that out for you. Yeah, so it will be back in stock really quickly. But it's interesting, isn't it? The colours that I like black and stone, and then what's absolutely flying is the antique lilac. Absolutely amazing. So but this is what's really good, trying to get to know what you like. So Deborah says, yeah, snap read the projects. I know, I've just got so much on. Sandra, oh hello Sandra, lovely to meet you as well. My daughter has requested some knitted Christmas ornaments. Any ideas? I thought I would use up my stash. This is really interesting, right? I got the best free gift I think I've ever had in my life. And we've got something called a pattern catalogue. So we have been looking through this. There's so much in here. We will take a punt. And you're looking for Christmas ornaments. So what we want to try and do is get some of them that you might not have seen anywhere else. I know that we're getting a book with all different letters in. We've got Christmas stockings. If you're looking for Santas, we're just going to get a selection of those and let you know. So I will certainly do that. So thank you, Sandra. We'll get something, and then when we get them through, we'll load them on the website. And there's a little bit of a discount off everything. So that's really good. We try and have really keen pricing. Let's just go through. Viv says, looking forward to getting mine this evening. She's got Pilates tonight. Right, okay. Tracy says, was having a down day on Sunday, and then Angela arrived unexpected with my delivery, and when I opened it, it totally gave me a lift. Like you said, so much care and thought in the packaging and presentation was lovely, and the little extras, such a surprise. Yeah, hopefully. It was just weird. We were looking through for, I think, T-shirts for some reason, and styles of T-shirts or mugs or something, and then I said, Robert, what's that there? We should have that. We should have something like this. And then Robert put the design on it, and the Gogglefrogs free with every wool order was created. So when you get your orders, you will see them. You may have seen it in the group anyway, but just a little tongue-in-cheek smile. I hopefully, Brigitte says, whatever I'm doing when it stops, when Gogglefrog starts. I'm just trying to make sure that I haven't missed anything. Deborah says, would have loved to see either live. I always regret going to see Dolly when she was in Liverpool. When we lived there, we were working and just didn't get around to looking. Always regretted it. I know, there's so many things that we regret, don't we? So let's have a look. I think I've got them. Please let me know if I've forgotten anything. Safi says, Arnie and Carlos do beautiful patterns for Christmas. Baubles. Oh, lovely. I love a Christmas bauble. And then Deborah says, Sandra, if you knit Fair Isle, Arnie and Carlos have loads of pattern for Christmas baubles. Safi, great minds. Yes. Arnie and Carlos are great, aren't they? I hope that, has anyone heard about one of them? I don't know whether it was Arnie or Carlos, wasn't very well with COVID. So hopefully on the mend.
Last I heard, he'd been very poorly with it and was taking quite some time to get better.
Yeah.
It really was.
Fingers crossed.
What?
Amazing.
Going back to Christmas, I was going to say, if you get a plain bauble pattern, you can easily embellish it by knitting in beads. I've done that.
Yes. Yeah, you've done lots of things like that, haven't you? You're really good. Oh my God, look at the time. We haven't even
I know. Can I just say, I've always been on the lookout for a yarn bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ollie sort of won a prize for being a good service dog. You wouldn't have thought so the other day, the way he behaved. And one of his prizes was this dog bowl. And it's absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. It came from B&M, and it look absolutely perfect for a cake.
Let this be a lesson to all of us, and we know this, and people from Yorkshire know this even more. You don't have to spend 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds on a handmade bowl. All you need to do is go to B&M and get a Scooby-Doo dog bowl, and a huge fat cake goes in it. So it's perfect.
Well,
and of course, it's plastic.
It's deep, and you can get, I know because we bought one for Ollie, a wider and deeper water bowl for him, so it'll take bigger cakes. I'm thinking, how silly. I've been looking at 30 and 40 pounds.
I know.
Yarn bowl. And I just thought, well, I'll pass that little tip on.
Oh, that's brilliant. So we've got things from wooden salad bowls being used to Lindy says, love that Ollie's bowl can be part of the Gogglefrogging family. Such a shame having to steal your dog's bowl. Oh, and thankfully, Deborah, thanks for letting us know. It's Carlos who is very ill and he's well on the mend. They recently posted a video. Oh, that is so good to know. Right, what I'm going to do now is get into Facebook because we need to show you what you have been doing, which I love this bit. I absolutely love it. So here we go. And remember, I can't see what's in the chat. So if you want to talk out, let me know if there's anything. That's brilliant. So let me just refresh that.
I'm with you there, Catherine. She's going to spend the rest of the day knitting.
Oh, right. Brigitte has got more yarn and it's a knit away. Other stories at a knit away. That is beautiful. It's just got little bits of lilac, purple, green, absolutely stunning. So so you'd said that you'd been a bit naughty and the squishy bag arrived from Knit Away. The Knit Away bag came out of quarantine. And we had said that we'd used gloves and face masks and everything with our packaging, so you knew it's all okay. But that is beautiful. I love that. What are you going to make with it, Brigitte? Oh, couldn't resist casting on some Gogglefrog socks. I'm knitting them now. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Deborah. That is the Gogglefrogs. We haven't got it. They don't make it anymore, but we're going to try and source something that's in yellow and black. We cannot wait to see those socks. They will be beautiful. Thank you, Deborah. This is from Robert, created an event for the group. We are 100. So please do put that you're interested and then you'll get the reminders, etc. for that. So that's brilliant. Love that. Love that, Deborah. Be there or be square. That's so funny. Linda, Mashup Monday. I'd forgotten what it was today. Mashup Monday. So one pattern for the jumper, another for Rudolph, but I changed the nose and colouring. Edit, his nose is sparkly on my jumper. Oh, I've never even thought of doing a sparkly nose. That's amazing. So well done and thank you. Look at that. look at all those different ones. They are beautiful. So do have a really good look at those. Not too sure which patterns you use for that, but do put in there so other people can get the pattern as well. Deborah says, my wool winder and Swift arrived on Saturday. Why haven't I bought one sooner? Sat watching an old Gogglefrogs and winding anything in sight, including one of those huge balls of Aran that I want to use. Do you know what? I've never even thought of that. Those huge balls of Aran just go to pot with me. I have to just keep cutting them. So absolutely perfect. That is so weird to keep seeing myself on different things. But they are beautiful. And if you haven't seen, have a look through Facebook, because you will see the full hanks of those colours. They're stunning, aren't they? So,
yes, Tafia, Rudolph is lovely. And Christmas seems to be creeping in earlier and earlier. We've not reached the end of July yet.
And there's a comment from Nikki, who actually is the owner of You Felty Thing. About once you've actually wound a skein, it changes the fibres. So use it up quickly. Or if you're like me, I have the intention of using up quickly, but then 2 years later, I realise they're still sat there in the balls and I haven't used them. So hey ho. But that's the fact that I think I can knit quicker than I actually can. So Lorraine, hello, welcome Lorraine, and lovely. Thank you so much for posting this. Just finished this shawl, not perfect, but as a new knitter learned, lots on the way to take into my next project. I don't know why you would say that that wasn't perfect, because it looks it to me. That is beautiful. I love the colours. Marion, do you love those as well?
I do. I think it's amazing for somebody who says she hasn't been knitting very long.
Absolutely stunning. Love the colours.
Very delicate, very subtle. Well,
yeah,
and that lovely dark blue through the middle really makes you go pop.
And it's like a denim blue, isn't it, rather than a blue.
Yeah.
They work so well together, and getting the right colours. There's no right or wrong with colours, but it's your choice and it becomes your bespoke item. So they're beautiful. Well done. And you can see the Stillness shawl from Helen Stewart, so you can see that as well. Robert's posted, it's Mashup Monday. What did you make from a pattern and change the middle of adjustment? Angela, we'll see you at 10. Yes, I did. And I actually managed to drive up from Le Buzz this morning to Yorkshire. So I set off at 5, got here at 9:09, jumped in, dropped my bags off, took my car to get MOT'd, got an Uber back, and I was still back here by 20 to 10. So I did all that in half an hour. So that's good. This is Deborah showing how branded that Regia, or is it Regia or Regia, is. They stopped making it a few years ago. So if you've got any around, it's Gogglefrogs colours. But we'll see if we can get some more. But we are trying to get some hand dyed. Trisha, thank you so much for posting this. So she made the one on the left out of batik, and then the one on the right is made out of naturals, cotton and bamboo. And we were saying that the one on the right just looks more summery than the one on the left. And it worked equally as well in both of them. And do you know what? I think I picked up that pattern as well. I've just realised I think I've got that pattern in my bag as one that I would like to do. And I can't believe you've done 2 of them already. Tracy's saying thanks for the delivery. Made her day. Love the door hanger sign. It's fab. So pleased you enjoyed it. This is Brigitte. Not often that she's speechless, but this was her delivery. So you can see the little frogs that we put in with each ball of wool, a little note. And I love this warning. Yarn is addicting. So pleased we could help you. So we just try and make people smile. And they're the stitch markers. So well done if you got that stitch marker, but they're now finished, I believe, and we can't get any more at the moment, but we do keep asking people, and hopefully one day they'll find the time to make them again for us. Oh, wow. Made this. Oh, wow. We need some of those, don't we? I think we need to put these on pillar boxes around Le Bourse and everywhere. That's lovely. Thank you, Sandra. Deborah, this is Deborah's yarn. So that's what it did look like. And now she's used her Swift. And it's next to the Gogglefrogs mug. Not in stock at the moment, the mugs, but they will be shortly. And that's a picture of me and Robert. So that's where we were. You can see that we were sat opposite each other doing Saturday's show. And a little bit of an explanation about the post office. Thank you, Deborah, for saying that you enjoyed it. Tricia said, excited to see what's in the boxes this morning. So I've gone for a brisk walk to clear her head. I'm just double checking if there's Morgan Muffle, German, a person who's grumpy in the mornings and doesn't like to wake up early. I just love that. I know that we saw it the other day, but I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning to get up. But I didn't look like that. I wasn't that grumpy. I had a cup of tea pretty quickly. And I think that's it for today. At least I hope I've gone through everything. So lots and lots and lots. And please, as I said, Gogglefrogs Knit and Natter, just ask to join and we will bring you into the group.
Brigitta's made a lovely comment about the shawl. She said that it looks like a pond under a blue sky after a pebble has been thrown into the middle. Isn't that gorgeous?
It is. It is.
She likes the pillar box, the hat that the pillar box is wearing as well. It's great. It's really good.
And it's amazing how many things in your home could have a pillar box hat on. I'm looking around thinking, what could I put them on? There must be things that I could pop them on. So yeah,
you could make something to go around. No, that would defeat the object. I was thinking of you putting something around your Gogglefrogs mug to keep it warm, but that defeats the object unless you do it in red and black, yellow and black.
But I could, for in summer, for when you go out, because flies are really bad at the moment, aren't they? The little round things with the little pom-poms on to just hang over your mug.
Good idea.
So we could do something like that, couldn't we? We could do yellow with black pom-poms.
And you could make some to go over your glasses, your big gin glasses.
Yes, definitely.
For when you're out in the garden, mind you, if you want, and it might get in the way of drinking the gin. Oh, you have to have a straw then. You could, if you knit it with holes in, you could put the straw through.
See how ideas evolve. So we're going to get yellow and black straws, and then we're going to have nice little things to put on top of the gin and tonics, and all sit in our gardens.
And some yellow frogs in the gin and tonics.
Do a little bit of knitting and then have to frog it.
Yeah.
And on a Wednesday, if you're joining us on a Wednesday evening, then please do bring, if you would like, just bring a drink with you, because we tend to see it as our nice relaxing evening with friends.
How dare you, Brigitta? Calling us wicked, talking about the Saturday Bonanza, just posted another order. I've got to explain. After ordering on Saturday, Brigitta and I were WhatsApping, and she asked me if I looked on the Fibre East website. I went, no, I might have a look later. Saw something, decided against it. Then I saw something else, and I ended up spending a substantial amount of money. Thank you, Brigitta. And she tells me that I'm wicked.
But what did you buy?
And please don't laugh. I bought some pickled cabbage from Truly Hooked.
Pickled cabbage?
Pickled cabbage from Truly Hooked.
Is that the name of the
colour? Yeah.
Right, let's have a look. Whoops.
I can't do that. I'm not.
By the time I've tried to do it on there, it'll take forever. It says lace thing. Oh no, that one's gone. Standard sock, was it?
Yeah, that'll do. She does it in DK as well.
Sold out.
Yeah, I got. But she will do an order for
Let me just try and show you.
for some dyeing.
Oh wow, that looks beautiful.
And she had a very good offer on discount, so I took advantage of that. But it's all Brigitta's fault. It's not my fault for scrolling on by. It's Brigitta's.
How could you resist anything called pickled cabbage?
Oh no, I'd been looking at it on the You Felty Thing website, and I did swear black was blue. I'd get it from Nikki, but I think it was either a 10 or a 20% discount. And there was a discount because of the amount I bought, then a further discount because I bought it through Fibre East. So, well, I had to. Brigitte says that she's glad she could oblige.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And Deborah likes Truly Booked.
Well, it will never go off, will it? That pickled cabbage will never go off ever.
But how do they think of these names?
I don't know.
Where do they come from?
I don't know, but I just love it that it's pink, and when you buy like pickled stuff, lots of them are pink now. They're beautiful.
I mean, I look at a colour and I think, yeah, that's lavender. I wouldn't think of calling something pickled cabbage.
Oh, I love that. Oh, Janet has said they paid you to take it away with 2 discounts. Names come out of the pantry. And Pete says she's got the choc chip ice cream from Muffy.
I know.
That's the one that I love as well. I still haven't ordered it. I
like the raspberry ripple.
Oh, it's all in. No, it's not all in the name. It's all in what it looks like. But I still have to buy Mothie and the Squid for me. I haven't bought any for me personally. Have bought for other people, but not for myself. So that's something that I'll have to buy. Janet says the colours are amazing.
Yes, they are.
I think we're getting
going over an hour.
It's 11 o'clock.
Where has the time gone?
I don't know. But what an amazing hour. So I hope for our new people you enjoyed it, and you're going to come back tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So
Robert will be with you tomorrow, won't he?
I've got no idea when Robert's day off is. So I'll let you know. And I just want to say a huge, huge thank you, Marion, because Marion sent me a message last night and just said, would you like to come on tomorrow? And she's like, yes, please. Thank you ever so much. So it's been lovely spending an hour with you, Marion, and with all of you.
Thank you.
I just want to say a huge thank you. And we will be back very soon. So without
further ado, everybody, and stay safe.
Yes, and knit lots, and just enjoy the craft that we all love. So love you all. See you again tomorrow. Bye.